Welcome everybody to Retro Renegades. Welcome to the arcade. It's Supersonic Station, and with me is the Graphic God. What's up, Graphic God?
Hello, everybody. I'm doing great. I don't know what the weather is like in Central America. Central America. You're not in Central. You're central located in America. But our snow is melting. How about yours?
We just had snow too, and I was wearing shorts a few days ago outside. Stinking Corpse
I know.
lives close to me. He's in the chat, so he knows what I'm talking about.
I said Central America, but he knows what I meant.
South America.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you got some Rampage happening. That's awesome. So, okay,
before
you've heard about
start,
this movie, this movie Rampage, right?
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know. I mean, is this The Rock just obligating a contract that he has to make so many movies with some movie producer? Because that movie looks terrible. It looks terrible.
It could be good. I don't know. I thought Jumanji looked terrible, but I love that movie.
Oh, I haven't seen Jumanji yet, and everyone told me it was awesome.
Yeah, I loved it. Hey, Stinking Corpse, let us know how the audio is. Let us know if the gameplay is too loud or anything. We're gonna be George.
So, most of our snow is melted, and we're supposed to be getting a little bit more tomorrow, but then the temperature is supposed to rise. So in Canadian, that's 10 degrees. In American, I think it's 40. So we're supposed to get snow, and then it's supposed to go up to 40. So don't ask me. We live in Canada, where if you don't like the weather, you wait a few minutes.
I heard it's always cold in Canada. And
not always.
And everything's expensive.
Yeah, everything is expensive, that's for sure. But as for cold, we get about 3 months of decent weather every year.
Don't look at my stuff.
I don't see stuff.
You said I'm a little low compared to
I see the cool, awesome zombie dragon.
Oh, did you know?
I can see him now. That's something that I think we should maybe play some night, because it has a retro aspect to it. You know what I mean? Like the new Wonder Boy.
Wait,
you can jump back and forth.
Wait,
like Wonder Boy in Monsterland. Or sorry, Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap.
I love that game. That would be fun.
I know. So like we could play it on Retro Renegades, and then switch back and forth to the Sega Master System version.
Oh yeah, game comparisons.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just actually. Remember, I was playing Shadow Dancer, or I tried it to see what it was like. I just tried the arcade version. It's so much better. It feels like Shinobi or something.
Yeah, I know. It is so much way better. Stink says that you're a tad lower in volume than me. That's probably because I have my mic boosted. I can probably lower my mic a bit.
I turned me up and you down a little bit, so it might be better. I'm kind of...
Okay.
Yeah, let us know again, Stinking Corpse. I'm kind of checking the sound. I didn't know there's a volume on this thing, so... That's pretty awesome. And let me know... Okay, we sound the same now. Let me know if you can hear the gameplay. I love this monkey. No, I'm kind of excited for the movie. I'm definitely gonna watch it on Kodi. But
I don't even use Kodi anymore. I use Streamio.
I've never heard of that.
So Streamio is kind of like
He's naked.
See, I can't do any sound effects today on my with my soundboard, because I had to turn off some certain devices for the stream. But I can still do voice sound effects.
That was pretty good. Here, Corpse, I'll just talk louder. I'll just yell about that. That's probably better. I'm just a very soft-spoken person. Look, I'm gonna eat this dude.
Why would you eat that person?
Okay,
Save him.
Make eating noises.
Save him. Burp.
I love your sound effects. What's up, Siberia?
Hey, Siberia, how's it going, man?
What's
Thanks for showing up.
What's Siberia say?
I'm doing helicopters now.
So,
see, I'm ruining it now because everyone wants to hear the actual game.
Oh, no, you're doing good. That helicopter just shot the hell out of me. So if you don't know, I am game hopping today. We're doing all arcade games, and get away, woman! A missile's gonna drop on me. Girlfriend interruption.
Where's Siberia going? Where does Siberia need to drive?
Siberia, pull off on the side of the road and watch Retro Renegades. What is wrong with you?
Yes, that's what data is for. That's why you pay that such a big cell bill.
It's the most important thing in the world.
I agree.
Speaking of movies, did you see Ready Player One yet?
I have not, and I've not seen it on purpose.
Why?
Because I'm trying to finish. I'm trying to finish the book.
You doing book or audiobook?
I'm doing book, but I realized how slow I am to read, so I may get the audiobooks. I think I could probably go through the entire audiobook in 2 days at work because I just listen to stuff while I'm working. So I could probably get through it in 2 days.
Right on. What's up, Dads? He says, hey, Rampage, that's my effing ex. Ex is
his ex-girlfriend?
That's what I was wondering. That's
You must not like his ex-girlfriend very much.
Oh no, I already died.
No, he didn't actually die yet. Gulp, gulp. Gulp, gulp.
Eat this guy with a flamethrower. I wonder what the movie story is going to be about this game, though. I don't understand. I didn't see a wolf. I saw like the gorilla. I saw the.
There was a wolf, a lizard, and a gorilla. But here's the thing that I don't like. They should be like monsters instead of just animals, because I think they're just giant animals in this movie.
Oh no, that's not good. Like they should be Godzilla and stuff.
Yeah, they should be Godzilla, King Kong, and Giant Wolfman, I guess? I don't know. But yeah, they kind of look like regular animals, but giant.
Dad says she was dirty. What? I need help.
She was a dirty girl.
I fell off the damn building.
Yeah. See, my sound effects are a bit delayed because I'm watching the live stream, and it's about, what, 3 seconds delay?
It's okay.
Well, my sound effects don't make a whole lot of sense, but probably the fact that they are delayed makes it a whole lot funnier.
Sometimes they end up perfect, though. I've seen on some of the other streams.
Yeah. How many stages are in Rampage, by the way?
A lot of them. I'm only gonna do like this last stage, and I'm moving to the next game. We're game hopping.
I'm drowning! I'm drowning! Help me! Help me! Don't. Oh yeah, the tank tried to save you.
Oh no, I'm out of quarters. I'm out of quarters.
Da, da, da. Here.
I would have already spent 75 cents.
Oh my god, your mother's gonna kill you. That's your entire allowance.
Dude, I used to make my mom give me all kinds of quarters for the arcade.
Oh my god, man! I spent so much money in the arcade. It was insane. Like, I think my mom used to like the fact that she would say, "Well, I'm gonna go get some groceries," and she'd get the groceries at the mall, and the mall had an arcade back in the '80s, and she would be always surprised on why I'd always want to go and get groceries with her. But as soon as we got there, I'd be like, "Hey, mom, can I have $5?" And I'd just leave and go to the arcade.
Nice.
That's back when $5 would actually get you, like, you know, a few hours of gaming, or at least an hour of gaming.
That's right.
And then the machines came out to be like $2 a piece to play the big games, and you would last 5 seconds.
I know.
And be dead.
Like Afterburner.
Yes.
Dad says my Retro Tuesday was Top Gear 2. What is that on, Daz? Check out Daz's retro stuff too. He does cool retro streams.
Oh, definitely do. I try to get on the Daz cast when I can. Sometimes it's hard for me to watch them live, but I always watch the reruns. Someday, maybe if I get an invite, I might join you on the Daz cast.
Heck yeah. Look.
And I'm still. I hope Noof Nukem listens, because I'm very cranky at him that he hasn't invited me on to mixing it up with Noof yet.
Nukem, you better invite him on there.
You know why he doesn't invite me? Because I won't draw in people, because I'm not very popular.
Yes,
I was never a popular kid in school.
You are popular.
Never popular.
Everyone
No, I was never popular. No, seriously, like, people hated me. I was that long-haired hippie kid that, you know, the only people that would hang around with me were other long-haired hippie kids.
We got Robocop.
Robert.
Yes, do Robocop noises. Can you guys hear game audio at this volume? Let me know if it overrides or you need me to turn it up or something. It's no problem. Okay, guys.
You're coming with me. Robert.
Robocop.
I mean, tell me now after I turn it down. I want to make sure you guys can hear the game audio. I just can't tell yet because I'm doing it a different way. Oh god. You try to run me over with a motorcycle. Oh how come they have guns? I don't have a gun.
You get a gun soon. There you go.
Come on, Murphy.
I love that name.
Dead or alive,
I'm
you're
surprised.
coming
Actually, well, I'm not surprised. Like, the remake of Robocop, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. I'm surprised that they really haven't gone and like done something better with that franchise, because, you know, even though there were only 2 movies out, those were awesome movies, and they were gory as hell too.
I know, they were so gory. They were very gory. Oh god, what is that neck called?
It's the oh, careful. It's the so what's the enemy called? 821? No.
You have 10 seconds to comply.
Thank you for your
Yes.
cooperation.
Speaking of Ready Player One, that mech's in the movie. You can barely see
Oh,
it.
awesome.
It's just a small Easter egg,
know.
but it is in there.
So no spoilers, but what did you think of the movie?
Freaking awesome.
Good.
Every gamer. Wait, he's got a little girl. Come back here.
Don't shoot the little girl.
Every gamer should see that movie. Even if you don't like VR or anything, every gamer should see that movie. That's all I can say without spoiling anything.
it was funny because my wife says to me the other day, she goes, "Want to go to a movie?" This was like Saturday day or something. My kids were going to be gone for the day, and she thought, "Hey, let's take this opportunity and go to a movie." And she said, "Is there anything you want to see?" And I said, "Yeah, I want to see Ready Player One." She said, "What's that about?" I said, "Oh, it's about virtual reality." She goes, "No."
Oh no.
She has no interest in anything fantasy.
Just say it's a love story and lie.
Yeah.
That's what I'd do. What's up, Clement? Welcome to the stream. How's Clement doing?
You are under arrest.
Clement's one of our biggest fans.
He is. He's our #1 fan.
But yeah, like, she wants to go see like romantic comedies or like dramas and stuff. I'm thinking, if I'm spending money at a movie theater, I want to have my face blown off.
That's right. I don't remember guys with chainsaws and Robocop. Come on here. We're gonna beat this game.
Come on, throw some more quarters in there.
Oh no, I'm out of quarters. Okay.
Here's $5.
Thanks, perfect.
You are
God,
under
they got
arrest.
the freaking mini bus.
You are under arrest. You are under arrest.
You're under arrest. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. They're all coming out of the van. How many people can fit in that van? It's like a clown car. Look, they keep coming out. Oh, shit. More quarters. Need more quarters.
Here you go. No, they're tokens.
Need more tokens, Mom. Oh, I did it.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Robocop says thank you for your cooperation. What is this? I don't remember this part.
Oh yeah, it's the you gotta shoot the targets.
Oh, targets. Oops. I shot one. Is this target practice? Okay. This isn't as hard as a Shinobi bonus stage, I'll tell you that much. I've never ever gotten past a Shinobi bonus stage.
I have in the past. Not recently, apparently.
You know what Mixer says? If you didn't stream it, it didn't happen. That's their slogan. So, hey, what's everyone in the chat been playing this week? Oh my god. Thanks, Murphy. $5. $5 donation. Shout out to Murphy. We can play a long time now. Wait, never mind. I just died. Murphy, more tokens. What's up, Vogel? Welcome to the stream.
Hey Vogel, how's it going, buddy?
Okay, I stuck more quarters in the arcade machine.
Oh, Robocop versus Terminator on the Genesis. I don't think I ever played it on the Genesis. The arcade version of that game is supposed to be really good.
I have it on, like, I have like a bunch of versions of MAME. I know I have it somewhere.
I'm not that. Sorry, I'm not thinking of Robocop versus Terminator. I'm thinking of Alien versus Predator. Alright, the arcade version is supposed to be really good.
Dang it, I had a sniper flamethrower thing, and it died.
Watch out for the giant magnets falling from the sky. And the dudes with backpacks. What's up with those guys?
Oh no, they're just flying around.
Why is it that they can fly and you can't and you're Robocop?
Oh no, I think that makes me mad. Why do they keep stealing children?
I know, and why is it you're not? Oh, well, you're Robocop. That's why you don't hit the children. You have that super aim.
Oh, I saved someone. Vogel's been playing City Skyline. Someone's playing Metal Gear Survive.
I started playing Far Cry 5. And I am enjoying it. I want to play more of it.
The co-op.
Yeah, I heard the clock.
Thanks for hosting, Vogel. You're awesome. Oh yeah, tweet this out and host on Mixer, everyone. We need all the... What is this?
You are under arrest.
You're under arrest.
You are
Dead or
under
alive.
arrest.
You're coming with me. What are they gonna do? Forklift me to death?
You are under arrest.
Do I have a special power or anything?
I don't think so.
One down, one to go. Oh god. Come on, Robocop.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Go, Robo. Go, Robo, go.
Okay, couple more minutes. What is this, a zombie? What's he doing? He's asking me for money. Robocop just kicked him in the neck. Dang, Robocop. Yeah, dude, Robocop old movies are... Thank you, MC Morning, for hosting. Robocop movies were so gory, I want to watch them all again now.
I watched Robocop 1 about 6 months ago.
What the hell are those sausages? This one's throwing
Yeah, watch out for
sausages
the
at me.
sausage party. There's a sausage party going on there.
Thanks, Stinking Corpse, for hosting on Mixer. You're awesome. Oh, you guys are up. Okay, I'm done with Robocop. Next game. Oh, I wanted to... The last game I had listed is Quartet, but after this we're gonna game hop and just play a bunch of random games.
Yes.
I'm gonna show you.
Did you
this.
beat Quartet on the Sega Master System?
No, because I did. Dude, after you play the arcade version.
You couldn't go back? You couldn't play it?
Mm-mm.
See, I never played the arcade version. I think that's why I liked it.
You like. Oh god. What did I do? Volume down. Okay, we're good. Here we go, Sega Master Race. We're the guy with the porn stash.
What does everybody in the chat think about the new graphic that we tweeted out today? We're gonna use some cool stuff like that every week to kind of just spice up the channel and get people interested in what we're doing.
Graphic God, you are good at spicing stuff up, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You
Especially chili.
I love chili. Oh no! So let me know what you think, because you never even seen the arcade. Let me know what you think of this compared to...
Okay,
the Sega
well, it
version.
looks way better for one thing. The animations are way better. I remember the jetpack. I remember all the things popping out, and
Clement likes her spice.
that's just dirty. I'm gonna apologize now for my voice. I've got some kind of a chest cold happening.
That's not good. Don't get sick, please. So this
Well, at
is...
least I won't have any. I won't have any chance of giving it to anybody. At least not on the phone.
Thanks for hosting, Daz. UK Daz. This game's a lot more fun if you have 4 people. That's what we used to do in the arcade on this game. We'd always have 4 people
Okay.
on this game.
I have a question. So, I've got the stream running on YouTube and on Mixer, okay? And I thought that Mixer was supposed to have less lag than YouTube. And it doesn't. It's got way more lag.
Cheers, love! The cavalry's here!
Thanks for hosting Siberia. Wait, Siberia's in here? What's up, buddy?
Oh, UK is challenging me to a chili duel, I think.
A chili duel? Nice.
Yeah. He says he's the chili master.
I don't know. I make some good chili too. Let's
Oh.
have a chili cook-off podcast.
Chili combat.
Chili. Did you say chili combat?
Yeah, no, that's what Stinking Carp says in the chat. Chili combat.
Daz is very competitive. I learned that after he whooped my ass in Mortal Kombat.
Well, he and I were supposed to play some Mortal Kombat, and we haven't done it yet. We will. We will, I promise.
Didn't you two fight in that tournament last year?
Did we? We didn't fight in any tournament, no.
Oh. Vogel says, yeah, I've noticed YouTube has less delay than Mixer, so you're not the only one.
They better fix that.
I know, I thought that was a big thing about Mixer was no delay.
Me too. Yeah.
Okay, after this boss, we're switching games. I'm not even going to tell anyone what game it is. It's going to be all a surprise. Actually, I don't even know what I'm going to play. I love game hopping on MAME. It's so fun. Oh my god, I just thought of something I should play.
I've got MAME on. I've got MAME in my bedroom. I've got a 42-inch flat screen plasma in my bedroom, and I use my Ouya, and I play MAME on it. And I use my Xbox controller. It's so awesome just to lie in bed and play old school games.
I know, I love it. Okay, here's my idea. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Put a 2 if you want me to do The Simpsons. You guys vote. Simpsons 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1.
Folks, Craig, you only get one vote.
Wait, what did I say? I don't remember.
One is Turtles, 2 is Simpsons.
Okay, we got... Everyone wants Simpsons.
Simpsons.
The Simpsons. Wait, can you do Simpsons sound effects?
The Simpsons.
You guys can all hear gameplay, right? Just trying to make sure.
Haha. Folks, Craig didn't win. He tried to cheat. What buttons are you hitting to go up and down with the volume?
I'm
I'm
using my Xbox One controller, so I'm just pressing left.
Okay. Okay.
If you press up and down, you can go through different options and stuff.
Right, right.
Vocal demands a recount. There's Lisa.
Recount. Whatevs.
Dang, everyone wanted Simpsons. That's awesome.
I haven't seen this game being played in a long time. And I play Ninja Turtles all the time.
Here we go.
It had such a weird premise, this game. Like, why was Smithers stealing diamonds?
He's rich, I guess. I don't know. Wait, I got a vacuum cleaner. I didn't want to be Marge. What's going on here? Oh, I guess that's my only choice because it's an arcade game. I will kill you with my vacuum cleaner. Oh, don't.
This game was the shit back in the day. It was the first game that I think that I ever played that had 4 joysticks.
Yep, this and I would remember seeing this in that Gauntlet game. Everyone would always crowd around those 2 games. Does she have a special power?
Did you ever wonder? Okay, so for instance, these games here were basically 16-bit or better games. Did they ever talk about the technology in those arcade cabinets and what what
Specs
were
they
their-
have and shit. No.
Yeah, what specs were they? Were they bits or was it different?
Thought they were bits.
But like the home consoles, if this was 16-bit and the home consoles were 16-bit, the arcade always looked better. I always wondered why. Now, there was always a slight difference. It didn't have to be a major difference. Like, I guess one close game that I can think of might have been like Golden Axe. Golden Axe arcade versus Genesis were very, very close. They weren't perfect, but they were very close. And I always wondered, why couldn't it have been exact?
It costs too much money, I guess.
And I guess back then arcades were still making money.
Oh yeah, they were. It's the underwear. Has the pants pulled down and it says underwear. Marge, stop molesting him.
Like that, he's trying to vacuum him in the nuts.
Someone says the sound is better on consoles. So. Look, she got a butt attack. She hit him with her booty.
Not every console was better. You guys remember when Street Fighter 2 came out for the Sega Genesis? The sound was terrible.
And Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, at least they had blood.
And Shinobi. Actually, I like the sound better in the arcade. But that's people's preference.
Yeah.
That says arcade use AM2, AM3 while most.
Blow up your balloon and go after Maggie. Ready?
Oh god, we gotta hit the button. Come on, Marge, go. Go, Marge. Let me click on the button.
I need to go get myself a drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. Look, I did it. I used to always compare, like, when I had my Nintendo Entertainment System and Sega Master System, I used to always compare everything that I liked and didn't like to the arcade. Vogel says, what's everyone's thought about the shooting at the YouTube headquarters? What's, I didn't even hear about it. What's going on with that? Oh, look, it's that one dude. Give me that drink. I don't know anything about that Vogel. Graphic God's getting a beer. This is when we talk shit on him while he's not here. Do you want to hear that story about Graphic God that's going around? Let me tell you.
Had to go get myself
Oh, wait, he's
something
back.
cool and refreshing. Everyone be quiet. Listen.
Beer. Oh, I want to tell everyone also, you are able to sponsor my channel now. I finally put sponsorship up. And here's what you're gonna get. Nothing. I'm just kidding. No, there is a sponsor button you'll see on YouTube. So, I think once a month, I'm gonna give away a $10 gift card or something. Probably a $10 Xbox card or whatever. And I'm gonna make a ride for you in Planet Coaster. I'll dedicate a whole stream to you.
That's a good idea.
And
I'm gonna come up with something. I'm gonna come up with something creative and start doing that on my channel as well.
I think it's cool because I just don't like Patreon. I don't know why. And so what it is,
How's my hair?
she said, how's my hair? It's just $5 a month and I'll do nice stuff for you. It helps the channel grow. Like Marge's hair. I want to be Bart Simpson. I love this vacuum cleaner. Oh, and I'll let you think of like cool emojis too. We can make a Oh, thank you, Bogle, for became a sponsor. Awesome,
Nice.
thank you so much.
Now, Super, I don't know if you know this, but I'm looking at the stream, and your bottom scrolling ticker is not visible.
How's my hair?
Oh, hold on, I can move it up, I
How's my
think.
hair?
I'll move it up when I insert the next game.
Okay.
Oh, okay, she's dead. Okay, next game. So if you think of something cool you want for an emoji, let me know. I might make a Yoshida emoji.
Oh, yeah, I can make emojis. I used to do that. Someone hired me a while back to do a bunch of Twitch ones, and I can make them animated and everything.
For reals?
Mm-hmm.
We'll definitely put a retro Renegades emoji on both their channels. Die, clown. After I beat this boss, then I'm gonna switch games. The game hopping. It's like bar hopping. Ow! It smacked the shit out of me. Oh, she goes back.
Can't do. I can't do Krusty the Clown with a sore throat.
Dead. Marge is fallen.
Going to hell.
Vogel always remembers you being my first sponsor ever. Okay, we're switching games. I'm gonna move that ticker up. Stream, jar, stream, lab, stream. I can't find it. Can you
Excuse
see
me,
it?
Simon?
There you go. You should be able to see it now.
Yeah.
Guess what I'm gonna play next? I'm not gonna tell you. It's a surprise. I just thought of
Okay.
it though.
I'm not sure how to be a sponsor.
If you're watching YouTube, you'll see it on
I
the
am
right
on
by the
YouTube.
chat. I think it's above the chat.
Oh, sponsor. I see it. Okay. Sponsor. I will sponsor you.
Thank you, Stinking Corpse, for becoming a sponsor. There it goes, this little thing in the tip jar. You're awesome. Thank you, sir. I can't find that game house. Okay, here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Stinking Corpse and Vogel. Love you guys. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun,
Superman.
dun,
I actually played this game
dun, dun,
last week.
dun. For reals?
Yeah. And I got pretty far too.
Dirty J says cheers. I can't hear it. Oh no, I'll get my ass kicked. Go Superman. Kick all their asses. Kick that box. Skeletor corpse. Yes. Oh, we're having the baby shower tomorrow in Coffee Casuals and Consoles. I finally had my Skeletor baby.
Oh, how sweet.
Oh, I can't wait for your MC mornings to come back Sunday. I missed you guys Sunday.
Yeah, we had to take a break because I had family up. My mom and dad grew up, and it's hard to explain to 75-year-old parents that I can't spend any time with you because I have to talk to all my YouTube friends for 2 or 3 hours.
I thought it was the That's like a 1-year anniversary, wasn't it? The April Fool's.
It was 1-year anniversary, yeah, because last year everyone thought it was an April Fool's joke.
Ow.
Watch out for the big green guy. He'll kill Superman, even though Superman can't die. I think we lost your volume there, Super.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, as I was saying, I was not getting wrecked. I dropped my controller. Because no one's gonna kick my ass because I'm Superman. I will whoop everyone's ass. Especially this guy, whoever he is. Who is this guy supposed to be? Punch him right in the damn head. Oh shit.
Punch him in the dick.
He just kicked me
Punch
in
him
the
in the
dick. Hold on. More quarters. Okay. Awesome, we did it, guys. It's Cinder. This isn't Killer Instinct. They kind of look like them. Look, I got laser eyes. Of course, there's floating rocks flying above Metropolis. No, Superman, you're destroying the city. Stop it. Superman, why are you shooting that helicopter? Stop it. See, Superman, he just destroys stuff. Oh god, there's freaking nuclear missiles coming at me. What is going on?
Nuclear missiles are bad.
Wasn't there a movie, Superman movie from nuclear, or the Cold War?
Yeah, it was the Quest for Peace, where he took all the nuclear missiles and sent them to the sun, and that created a superhero. The supervillain, I mean. That was the worst of them all.
It was the worst. I like the one with Richard Pryor. Was that?
Me too. That was number 3.
Part 3. I like that one the best.
Yeah. Well, number 2 was really good too with Zod.
Oh yeah. Die. What is this thing? How did you get in here? Go away. Get out of here.
This thing is called 7 quarters.
7 guys with quarters.
Because it takes you 7 quarters to beat it.
Joey's tits? What? What does it say back there? Joey's tots?
I don't see that. What?
Look. Joey's tots.
Oh, Joey. No, ties.
Oh, Joey's ties. Golden
Maybe it's Thai
dragon.
food.
That guy looks like Shocker. But, oh, did you see that rumor about that Carnage thing?
No,
Woody
what?
Harrelson might
Play Carnage?
yeah, play Carnage. That's so funny.
Oh, that'd be cool.
If that was,
He's psycho. He'd play a good Carnage.
if it's true, it is a rumor, but if it is true, that would be so awesome.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because Carnage was always kind of slanky and crazy, so yeah, I think that'd be good.
I'm gonna kick them all in the nuts.
My other choice for Carnage would be: did you ever see the movie the show Homeland?
Nope.
Anyway, there's a guy in it named Brody in the first couple seasons. He would make a good Carnage too, 'cause he's redhead and he's kind of lanky and he's kind of got a crazy look to him.
That thing looks like Carnage. Ow, he just killed me. The fuck is that?
It's like a
Spider-Man,
spider.
get out of here. Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun.
Volks Creek. I haven't watched Homeland since probably season 3, and not that I didn't like it, just we kind of like lost. I don't know. It just became something we just stopped watching. We started watching other things, and I'd like to get back into it, but it's one of those shows that is very, very. It's an intense show, and I was kind of getting tired of the very like in every season it seemed like they were depicting the Middle Easterns as being like evil in every way, like very stereotypically evil. You know what I mean? And it was almost like, okay, way to continue a stereotype of a whole group of people, because like it was always about terrorism and Middle Eastern terrorists. Like, I mean, there are terrorists all around the world, and we already understand that that there's an issue between the Middle East, or at least there used to be a big issue with the Middle East and the USA, but you don't have to keep perpetuating that with a TV series.
What? I didn't know there was a conflict between us. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, really.
We should all be at peace, just like Superman says.
Exactly. The quest for peace. Except don't make a movie.
Except, I'm gonna kick this dude in the damn nut if he doesn't die. He won't die.
Uh-oh, UK says I'm botting.
You're not botting, you just sound kind of staticky.
Can't keep changing my mic. Or maybe
Okay, we did it. Next game. Wait, what's this? Okay, next game. Let's switch. Was SWAT a good game?
eSWAT?
This one just says SWAT. We'll check it out.
Okay, am I still botting? Or am I
No,
botting
that's-
worse?
No, you sound better. That's not eSWAT. Oh, I want to play Budweiser.
Play eSWAT.
I don't think I have it. Hey, Dez.
You'd be surprised who what you have. Oh, not Tapper.
Yes, I'll do one round. This game's... Why did I turn the gamma down? Dez,
You know
this game's for you
what
for
people are
Budweiser.
what people are experiencing right now with my audio is my whole friggin' life story when it comes to MNC mornings. It's like I've got a really good piece of hardware, a really good microphone, but it's the software. It's Hangouts, and it's everything that I have to do to get MNC mornings to work properly that causes my mics to mess up like that.
That happens. See, even Daz says beer. Here, have some beer.
They say I'm louder, but am I too loud?
I don't know. As long as our voices are about the same, then that's all that matters.
I don't want to be like overshadowing you. This is the best game ever.
Wait, watch which beer. Remember, he shakes them up. We gotta see which beer is the correct beer to open.
He landed on his toe.
You gotta pay close attention right here. Crap, I lost it. I don't know which one it is.
I got my eye on it.
How much time do I have?
First one. Very first one. No, go all the way to the first.
This
That's
one?
it. No, first one. The other way. There.
This one?
Yes.
Oh crap! Oops.
Oh.
No, we were both wrong.
Oh, I thought that was it.
Dad said it's all good. He hears both of us. Oh, dead. Okay, next game. I like Budweiser's Tapper.
You sure you don't have eSWAT?
Let's look at E's. E. Nope, I only have a few E's and eSWAT is not in it.
Since you asked earlier about Ninja Turtles versus Simpsons, why don't you play Ninja Turtles now?
Okay. I thought we were gonna do that on.
Oh,
we're gonna play it together.
it's up to you. Sure, no, yeah, we can do that. That's a. I have to think about that. Is that backwards compatible on Xbox One?
Yeah, both of them are. Or wait, I know one of them is.
See, I only have the newest version, the re-res one, the one where they did them all in 3D graphics. Anyway, if I need to buy the other one, I'll just buy it. I'll buy it. It's probably $5.
No, Sticky Corpse. I don't have Barbie on here. I don't think. I have it on the Genesis. Clement says eSWAT was called Cyber Police eSWAT. Oh, I can see if I got Cyber Police. Maybe that's the one.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe the name was different.
I'll die in this very fast.
Oh, wait a second. I gotta do sound effects here. Dun, 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 dun.
That says Wonder Boy. We could do that too. Oh my god, no! I'm gonna hit a tree. Make Ewok
Watch over those
noises.
stumps.
Oh, I made it! There are Ewoks. I made it to the Ewok village. Oh god, we're in the Falcon.
Chihuahua.
Oops, I died. I actually like all the changes they did to Battlefront 2. It feels like a fun game now.
I'd like to get into it.
I was telling everyone not to buy it because they're crappy loot box microtransaction crap, but now it's actually pretty good. And plus, they're adding some really cool game modes.
See, that's what these... Oh, what's really terrible about this whole generation of gaming is that all of these people, all of these publishers are learning some hard lessons. And these are lessons that should have been learned a long time ago.
Yup. Okay, next. What did you say that game was called? And remember
Try Cyber.
Wonder Boy, because
Cyber Police.
Daz requested.
Yeah.
Cyber Police.
But Wonder Boy's not a game you can just kind of play. It's a long game.
Nope, don't have it. Okay, I got Wonder Boy though. I know that. I got Wizard of War.
Oh, I hated that game.
How come you hated it?
I hated it because of that voice. They would say something like, something, the Wizard of War.
We should check it out in a second.
No, seriously, it's got this weird voice.
I want to see what you're talking about. I love Wonder Boy.
Okay, in what world does a caveman get a skateboard?
Oh, the same one that he gets, a fairy. Does he get a fairy in this? And bananas.
Yeah.
God, I'm not good on the skateboard.
You gotta push forward, I think, to jump high.
Oh god, don't fall off the skateboard, please. It's a matter of life and death.
And this is one of those games where the arcade version was actually easier than the console version.
I got hit by that damn rock. See? I got a fairy. Go, Wonder Boy. I'm invincible.
He's not a fairy. He is Alternately sexual.
Graphic guide, that is a fairy if I've ever seen one.
My kids come home and they tell me about all these different sexual orientations that exist these days. Do you know what a pansexual is?
Pansexual, like a frying
Pan, as in Peter Pan.
Nope.
So apparently, a pansexual is someone that's attracted to everything, not just men, not just women, but sometimes animals, and sometimes like it's ridiculous. All these different. I mean, maybe I'm just old, but to me, this is just an excuse to be different. And why do you need an excuse to be different? Just be different. I was always different when I was growing up. I was that kid with the long hair. I wore a different heavy metal shirt to school every day, and I had my group of friends, and I hung around with the crowd and made fun of the jocks, and that's the way it was. But I didn't have to label myself with an orientation to be special.
Well said, graphic guide.
My mama always told me I was special.
Those are my running shoes.
I was running. See, and I was the type of kid that, and I think I told you the story during the wrestling podcast, that I was a very unsuspecting brawler because I had two older brothers that literally beat the shit out of me every day of my life, and I guess I can thank them for that because they toughened me up. And when situations occurred where I had to get into a fight, and people will sometimes think, you don't have to get into a fight. Well, you're not from where I'm from, and where I'm from, you either fight or get beaten up. And I chose to fight, and I was always like a little skinny little runt of a guy, but I could fight because my brothers basically taught me to defend myself. So when I got in fights, I usually kicked ass.
Oh yeah.
And it wasn't until years later when I moved out of my when I moved out of the house, out of my home, moved to the big city. That's what we call where I'm from now, is the big city. It wasn't until after that I found out that where I came from was a very tough place to grow up. I never thought of it as a tough place. I just thought of it as home. But I guess compared to a lot of other places, it was kind of a rough area.
Jeez, I never knew all this backstory about you.
I'm an open book.
I'm gonna look some people in Contra. Oh no, I lost my good gun. In other words, don't piss Graphic God off, or he will whoop your candy asses. That's why he listens to heavy metal, because...
Yeah, I'll tell you why I listen to heavy metal. It's because in my shallow mind, I believe that you're only a band if you play your own instruments and write your own music. And heavy metal bands, that's what they did. Most heavy metal bands started from the bottom, in the gutter, and they worked their way up. Whereas these bands today, and not all bands. I mean, I know there are a lot of, like even the rap bands from the 80s and stuff, they all kind of started off really slow and had to work their reputation up. But I mean, I have so much respect for metal bands because of all the shit they had to go through just to get recognized as music. You know, they had to write their own music. They had to play their own music. They had to, you know, do all the shitty gigs. They weren't these bands that were basically because they were pretty and they had a music producer that would give them music to sing. That's the reason why they survived and they got popular and rich. That kind of stuff pisses me off.
You know what I haven't heard in a long time is any band that do a guitar solo. What the hell's up with that? Maybe I'm not listening.
You know, back in the early 2000s, because of all the young metal bands, they all stopped doing guitar solos. So even Metallica were criticized for not doing guitar solos in like the early 2000 albums. But they came back, and you know, guitar solos are back because they're a huge part of metal, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
It's not old school. It's music. It's the way it should be.
Someone's talking about you in chat. I can't see it very good, but I saw your name.
He's saying, "Oh, Dirty J says I should write a book on my experiences." Yeah, well, Saint Anger for one thing, Stinking Corpse. I mean, a lot of people hate that album. There are some good songs on that album for sure, but yeah, they didn't do a whole lot of guitar solos, and Kirk Hammett was really criticized for not doing them, especially by the old school fans. You know, the album wasn't great, had some poor production quality for sure, but The Unnamed Feeling is a really good song. I think there's 2 or 3 good songs on that album, but Unnamed Feeling I think is my favorite.
I can't hit that blue thing. Die, blue thing. Oh, that copter went down.
Bring it down.
Got a nice laser rifle. I had one. That's the only thing that sucks about Contra is once you get a gun, you get killed immediately after it. Usually. That's my case anyway. Oh, dead.
Excuse me.
Next game. How much time
I
we
got some major throat shit happening.
What are you guys saying in chat? UK Des says FYU. LOL. Clone says Contra is still alive and big in China. They have a movie coming up. On Contra?
Contra? Really? Wow.
That'd be nice.
I did not know that.
Thanks, Metallica. Donated $5. Metallica was listening. Awesome.
They heard me say their name.
That is awesome. Thank you so much, Metallica. Oh, I want to see this, what Wizard of War thing you're talking about. So the volume might be loud on this. I want to see what noise he's talking about.
Yeah, it says something like, bring me the Wizard of War. Something like that.
Turn it down a little. Do I shoot that guy? Oh wait, yeah, I do. Let's shoot that guy. Shoot that guy. I hear an echo or some shit. I know it's loud, I just want to hear his voice. Is that better?
I can't believe Metallica gave you $5.
I know, Metallica's super nice. What member? I wonder what, someone likes Metallica or something. Oh god, Warlock. Warlock. Got him. Graphic God, I don't hear this voice you're talking about.
It does. It says it. I swear to God.
But yeah,
remember hearing it.
thank you, Metallica. Make sure to follow channel and stuff too. Dude, I'm wrecking people in this game. Oh, remember that movie? You know what? I want to play. I don't know if they made a game on this, but remember that movie, The Last Starfighter?
Yes.
I love that movie. Did they ever make a game off that?
I don't remember.
I think I'm on like stage 4. I haven't heard any voices.
Maybe it's during the before you put the money in the coin, or you put the money in the machine that it makes that noise. I can't remember, but I do remember distinctly that it does it.
Let's see. Don't hear anything, Jay.
Just keep listening. Keep listening.
1980.
People think I'm crazy. I am not crazy.
Scared me.
I swear I'm not crazy.
Invisible monsters. And have you ever seen that movie with Tom Hanks, Mazes and Monsters?
No.
Or it was called something like that.
How old is it?
I think 80s.
Okay, the first movie I think I've ever seen Tom Hanks in was either Big, or there was one about a fraternity, maybe? Like a college dorm or something? Oh, I can't remember.
It was supposed to make people feel bad about playing Dungeons and Dragons or something.
Jesus Christ. I played so much Dungeons and Dragons when I was a kid. That was our life, man. We used to play... Okay, here's another story. So, in my mom and dad's home, we had an unfinished basement, but we finished 2 rooms in the basement. One of them where my brother moved into when he got older. And then they basically finished a room. They put a bed in there, and he slept in that room for maybe 3 years until he moved out on his own. Nobody was in that room, so I decided that I was going to make that room my D&D room.
Time out. This guy's from Canada, Graphic God. Kick his ass. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry. So, oh, this is the arcade version. Okay.
Yeah, this is much harder than Nintendo.
Yeah. So so I turned the room into a D&D room. My mom had this old table. It was like 100 years old. It was an old antique table, and I put that in the room. And friends of mine came over with their posters, and we put all these crazy posters on the wall of like fantasy, like dragons and monsters and stuff. And it literally became the D&D room. And this was like grade 9, 10, 11, and 12 that we used this thing, and we played D&D. We played D&D we would start at 1 p.m. in the afternoon because we were teenagers, and of course we wanted to have our sleep. But we'd start at 1, and we'd literally go until 1 or 2 in the morning. We played D&D in the D&D room, and we'd have our cigarettes, we'd all smoke, and we were left alone. Nobody bothered us, and we'd normally go home and have lunch or whatever. But yeah, we used to spend so much time playing D&D.
Heck yeah. If it talked to Pandemic, he might 3D print you some D&D stuff.
Cool.
He's got a 3D printer. I saw he was starting to do that. I've seen a couple that he did. Oh god.
That's awesome.
This guy's gonna kick my ass. Dude, after I go down on this game... Wait, that didn't sound right. I'm gonna put... What's he doing? What the fuck? He just grabbed me. Did you see that?
Yeah. He pulled a Rey Mysterio on you.
That was, you just, yeah, 619. Right in my face. This is gonna be a quick fight. There's a game.
He does realize this is a
Here he goes
boxing
again.
match, not a kickboxing.
What the fuck?
That's not right.
He kicked the shit out of me. What the hell?
Oh, UK's making Tom Hanks jokes in the chat.
I gotta find Bubba. That's it. I ain't going out like that. I'm gonna redeem myself here. I'm gonna, instead of boxing, I'm gonna arm wrestle. I don't know how to play this, but they look similar. Now, if you went to like an arcade on this game, you would see an arcade machine with an actual arm that you arm wrestled.
Oh, I remember that.
Let's see how strong I am. Hey Daz, I don't know if you noticed that, but in Punch Out I put Daz as his name. I'll do it again. If I can figure out how to get to the Z. Let's see how strong you are, Daz. Let's go. Texas Mac Stud Horse. What the hell? Look, there's your woman, Daz. Wait, how do I do this? Oh, penalty. What the fuck? No. Okay, that did not last long. I wasn't doing it right. Oh, Vogel's played this, I guess. Go, go. Get him.
Go, 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 go.
Oh, shit.
Stick your green hair in his face and mess him all up.
Come on.
Why do you take his shirt off?
Oh, he's so. I'm not sure. Did I get him? I got him. No, wait. Yes. I'm strong. What the hell? That's the guy from Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, that's what's his name? King Honda? Not King Honda.
Whoever, someone in chat say his name. Come on, go, go. What is this guy's name from Street Fighter?
Something Honda.
Piston Honda? That's Punch Out.
No.
He's getting pissed.
Now I'm all messed up. I gotta find this out.
Oh, I almost got him. My head's turning, my green hair's turning red. Oh. He beat me. Sorry, Daz. Honda, yes. Clement says Honda.
Just Honda?
I guess so.
I think it's E Honda. That's it. E Honda. Oh, two crude dudes?
Remember this game?
Oh yeah.
This me and Graphic got bad dudes.
And the guy on the right. He looks better than the guy on the left. Hey, when did Duke Nukem show up?
Nuke Nukem?
Duke Nukem, look, he's talking.
Oh, Duke Nukem. That does look like it. Take that. And that. I want to try, before we end stream, I want to try Shadow Dancer on the arcade version.
Okay.
Wait, how much time we got?
I don't know how long you want to go for. You want to go to 9:30 my time, which would be what, 7:30 your time?
Sure.
Yeah. Sure, that's good.
How much time is that from now?
So we got about 15 minutes.
15 more minutes. Oh, there's the boss. We got a knife. We're all good. He blows fire on me. Oh shit. Kick his ass. Come here, dude. Bad dude. Come here, bad dudes. Kick you in the face. It's like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Kick him in the tit.
Punch him in the... Oh, get back up there, dummy. He looks like Karnov. Remember that game Karnov? That's who this dude looks like.
Carno. Was that his attack? Blowing fire?
He had a lot of attacks. We're bad dudes, we made it. This is Data East game, isn't it?
Yes, Clement said that's too bad. That's Two Crude Dudes' predecessor. I believe so. Although I think Two Crude Dudes had more of a cartoony art style. Not that this isn't cartoony, but it was really cartoony, I believe.
I'm scared to jump
They were
over
like-
the... No, I knew I shouldn't have jumped down there. I knew if I jumped over there I'd die. I'm scared. Okay, let's do it. Oh no, that's... I even got the sword.
Oh, you almost had the knife. Oh, you got it.
Do you know how to make ninja noises? That's
Now, I'm not making fun of the language. These are actual combat noises.
It sure sounded like it. Wait, it does say Data East. Okay, continue with
Yeah.
your ninja stuff.
Hey, if I actually speak Japanese, then that won't affect the stream, right?
Okay.
Ich, ne, so, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju.
The hell, you know the Chinese alphabet or something, graphic god?
That's 1 to 10.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually.
I used to do judo. We used to have to count when we did our exercises.
Holy crap, I am never gonna make you mad. You're gonna come judo my ass. Never piss off graphic god. Look,
I have friends of mine that actually did combat jujitsu as well.
What the hell is this, Shredder?
He's mini Shredder.
He is. He's Hunchback Shredder. Oh, he's dead. I just want to beat him, and then I'm gonna go to that Shinobi game. Get over here. Oh, stop stabbing me. I got 1 life left. Wait, insert quarter.
Stinking corpse knows authentic sounds when he hears them.
Oh yeah. I'll teabag you. Oh, wait, he's not dead yet. Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have goofed off there. Come here.
That's what you get for teabagging too early.
He said I'm bad.
You know I'm bad. He's bad. You know it.
I wish I had Moonwalker on arcade. Okay, let's go to Shinobi. Moonwalker on the arcade was pretty good, actually. Michael Jackson's
Yeah, it was.
Moonwalker.
He turned into a giant robot. That was
Yes.
cool.
And they had a bunch of Michael Jackson songs, and they'd all do like the Thriller dance and crap.
Yeah. The Smooth Criminal one, that's what I loved.
Yes. Oh man. Can I do 2 more super quick ones and that's it? I forgot one game I wanted to play. This
You
one,
got 10 minutes.
okay, this one will only take a second. If I can find it. There it is. This game doesn't last long. We'll just do
Oh, Space Harrier.
we'll do one stage.
This was
on
another one of those Sega Genesis launch titles that didn't quite live up to the arcade version, but it was not bad.
Not even close.
Excuse me.
Let's see. Graphic art's getting sick.
I am getting sick.
I love game hopping. Kill this dragon, then go to Shadow Dancer, then that's all.
Shadow Dancer's gonna kick your ass.
I know it will. The game's hard.
I really like that the commercial that they did for the Xbox One X version of the Sega Genesis collection, where they actually have all the characters go in, and like this is one of the characters that they show in the trailer. It's really cool.
Oh yeah, for sure. I wish.
See, that's going to be a good thing too, because then what we can do when we have that, we can play multiplayer games, Sega Genesis multiplayer, on the stream.
Like, what I don't understand is instead of a Genesis collection, why don't they make an arcade collection like this? Like with this.
Probably a license problem. It's probably too hard to get all the licenses.
But it's the same game.
So many different. No, but my point is that if they were to do, say, like an arcade, like say a MAME, it wouldn't be called MAME, of course, but if they were to do an arcade compilation, it'd probably be very, very hard for them to do that. Unless they're only Sega games. Maybe if they're all Sega games, it wouldn't be that
That's what I'm
bad. But
talking about,
yeah.
just Sega games.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
this is
I get
Sega, isn't it?
Yeah.
it's Sega.
Yeah, this is Sega.
Yeah, they could put like this one. They could put Shinobi, Afterburner, Thunderblade, Outrun, like all kinds of cool arcade ports in one collection.
Well, I heard that there's a company that's going to be doing a good retro Sega Genesis machine. I know there's a couple out there, but apparently they kind of suck. The emulation sucks on them, but apparently this company that does gamepads and accessories are going to be doing a retro style Sega Genesis soon, and it's supposed to be really good. So I'm looking forward to that.
Heck yeah, send me a link. I want to check that out.
Yeah, I was looking at it today actually.
Mission 1.
Review Tech USA actually did a review on the one that exists now, and he says that the best thing about the whole retro system is that the look of it. It looks very authentic. The wireless gamepads are awesome. They're not Bluetooth, but they're apparently pretty responsive and pretty awesome. They keep connection. They remind you of the 6-button gamepad for the Sega Genesis. And I think that was the only thing that he said was good about it. Some games worked well, but others, the emulation was terrible, apparently.
Did he review it?
He was trying to play... Yeah, he reviewed it. Yeah, he reviewed it on the show, and he said that everything was good. He tried to play Castlevania Bloodlines, but there's a game crash that happens at the end of the game that you can't finish the game. So he was pretty pissed off about that.
What the hell just happened? Someone threw me out a damn window.
He jumped through the glass and got you.
That was a bunch of bull crap there. Okay, we're just... Oh no, get him, doggy. Get him. That was bull crap. I was doing so good. I love that dog. That's where I died last time. Don't jump through glass, please. What the fuck? Okay, I'm done. Okay. So, let me turn this shit down real quick. Graphic guide. What you been up to, and where can everyone find you?
Well, I have been up to not a whole lot, you know. I've been trying to game with friends. It's really hard with my crazy schedule between doing graphics for people and home life. You know, I've got kids and family and dogs, and shit just happens, and I've got a full-time job as well, so it makes it hard to find the time to play a lot of games. But you can find me on Xbox Live on The Graphic God. Please add me as a friend. I add everybody who adds me as a friend. I add them as friends as well. So the Graphic God. That's how you know it's me. You can get me on Twitter at graphic_god. And if you're looking for gamer pics or even banners, I'm going to soon update my site to say banners, because a lot of people say, you know, I'm not looking for a gamer pic, looking for a banner. But I usually, you know, my site right now just caters to gamer pics, but it's kind of all the same. So you can find that stuff at xboxgamerpics.com. Oh, Clement, I think his review was posted today. Yeah, so xboxgamerpics.com. Fill out the form if you're looking for a gamer pick, and it'll allow you to give me some details of what you're looking for. I usually will have a consultation with you, usually a Skype chat or a Twitter conversation to find out exactly what you want. But I am going to just warn people that I get a lot of requests from people that are looking for gamer picks, and gamer picks are not free. Just to let you guys know, I don't, you know, I would love to be able to do this stuff for free for everybody, but yeah, it's time consuming. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of time out of my day to do them. So I'm not asking for a lot of money, but there are 3 different tiers of gamer picks that you can choose from, and I think there's a level of affordability for everybody there. But just remember that, you know, once you fill out the form, you are required to pay. So don't waste your time and go fill out the form, and then when you get to the pay section, go, I'm not bothered. You know, I'm not going to pay, because I get a lot of people that send in forms but don't want to pay. So, you know, it's not a charity, but I'm not charging a lot of money. I'm basically just charging for my time more than anything.
Yes, he does amazing work. For sure. How do you kill this dude?
Hit him in the head, right at the tip of the head.
I'm gonna use my ninja powers on him. Ooh, that one was cool. Okay, I am ending show for real. I just want to see if I killed him. Okay, good. That was a good ending. You can also find his information in the bonus stage. You can also find his information in the description. I don't think I've ever played this game except on the Genesis. I don't remember this bonus stage at all.
Yeah, the bonus stage on the Genesis is you're jumping down a building or something.
Holy crap, that was cool. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching. All our information is in the description. We will see you next Wednesday on Graphic God's channel. He won't even tell me what he's playing next week.
I'm not even telling anyone what I'm playing. It's going to be a surprise.
It's super, super secret. So, thank you guys.
Everyone's going to love it. Everyone will love it.
And
I promise.
Thank you, Metallica, and who else tipped today?
Some guy named Murphy.
Oh, thank you, Murphy, for the donations. They help out the channel so much. Oh, I see it at the top left. Vogel, Stinking Corpse, thanks for becoming sponsors. I very much appreciate it. It does help very, very much. So we will see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
I can't leave yet today. I'm just kidding. Okay, bye everyone.